Gangland godfather to rising platinum rapper Sheff G, the exclusive interview. Terminal 5 in Manhattan was packed for the last show of Sheff G and Sleepy Hollow's highly successful 18-city tour. The two artists have racked up platinum and gold certified hits in the months that they've both been out of jail. They formed their own record label and forged a deal with a major company. The hardcore drill music that was closely tied to the streets is still there, but there's now more variety, like sexy drill and melodic drill, and that means a bigger fan base.
We be doing the after show. Every time after the show, we be doing the meet and greets. So we get to really talk to the fans and see which songs they like.
Has there been any violence or any incidents, fights or shootings or anything at any of your...
Not at all, Lisa. It's crazy. This is my second tour since I've been home, and then this one I actually got to do with Sleepy. So, it was way more bigger, way more better, you know what I'm saying? But
now tour time is over and doing time is about to begin. This is video of Michael Sheff G. Williams in May 2023 after he'd been booked as one of 32 alleged members of the 8 Trey Crips and 9 Ways gang named in a 140-count murder conspiracy case. It also named Kagan Sleepy Hollow Chambers. The gang was allegedly responsible for a dozen shootings with 13 victims, including one death. Investigators claim Sheff was the mastermind of violence against rivals. I had an exclusive look inside the 4-year investigation and takedown that involved 22 teams from the NYPD Gun Violence Suppression Division and warrant squads. Investigators told me Sheff was not a trigger puller, but claimed he was the mastermind, organizing and orchestrating violence against rivals called ops, like Folk Nation Gangster Disciples and ICG Babies.
If Sheff said something, it happened. A simple text. We got to get a big one. That simple text created a war.
In April of 2024, Sheff made a $1.5 million cash bail and was released temporarily. Then in March 2025, Brooklyn DA Eric Gonzalez announced Michael Sheff G. Williams pleaded guilty to multiple top counts of second-degree attempted murder and second-degree and fourth-degree conspiracy. The DA had asked for 20 years, but Brooklyn Supreme Court Justice Danny Chun gave Williams 5 years behind bars plus 5 years post-release supervision, explaining, quote, I take into account consideration that you are not alleged with shooting anybody, not alleged to actually being the person who shot at or did commit the shooting, and that is very important in my opinion, end quote. Sheff says he's ready to put the streets in the rear view.
It's always going to be tough, you know what I'm saying? That's something very hard to prepare for, but it's like you build and you build and you put the right things in place and the right people in place, and you just hope for the best.
Sheff says he first joined a gang at the age of 12 and understands people might find that shocking. But in certain neighborhoods like his, you were assumed to be gang affiliated because of what street you grew up on.
It's like a family, you know what I'm saying? It's really hard to not be part of certain things in the neighborhood as you're growing up, you know what I'm saying? You automatically be involved with certain things, you know? So it's like, that's how we see it growing up through the neighborhood.
Sheff says he wants the kids, especially those 11 and 12-year-old boys, to know they can go straight for the music without turning to the streets. In the 16 months since he's been out on bail, he has spoken out against gun violence to officials at the United Nations, the state legislative offices, and even youth.
We're doing everything we're supposed to do. I just want the kids and I want the youth to see the growth and the development with me and my label and all my peers around me, you know what I'm saying? And just give my story out to the world, you know?
Sheff G's sentencing is scheduled for Wednesday, August 13th at Brooklyn State Supreme Court. He's expected to walk into the courtroom and most likely will be taken into custody immediately. Sheff says he wants everyone to know he takes full responsibility for his choices and he doesn't ever want to go down that road again. In the newsroom, I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News.